Jeff Edwards of Limestone, used to be Limestone News Courier, the News Courier.
Athens News Courier.
Athens News Courier. Give us your first story your favorite first story from 2018.
All right, well, I started at the News Courier about middle of last year, July 2017. So this 2018 was my first full year covering sports in Athens and Limestone County, and it was a great year. There's a lot of talent, great teams, and great individual players in Limestone County and Athens. And I just wanted to start about talking about some of the great teams that we had. We had several teams, local teams, make it to the state tournament, state finals, state semifinals. I went to Birmingham or Montgomery several times to cover local teams going for state championships. We didn't have any state champions, but we had several teams that went just about all the way. The Ardmore softball back in the spring they won the regional tournament and went down to Montgomery to play in the state tournament, and they've got a lot of talent coming back this year, so they'll probably be down there again. So I'm looking forward to hopefully going down there again. The Tanner boys basketball team went to the semifinals down to Birmingham in the 2A state semifinals. Once again, they got a lot of talent coming back, so they might be down there again. They're having a really good start to their season this year. And then the Athens Bible, we were speaking about Athens Bible a minute ago, their volleyball team. Yes. Once again, they're a powerhouse in North Alabama, and they went to the state finals.
Yep, couldn't quite pull that one out.
Couldn't quite pull out. I mean, that team they played, I was down there for that game. The team they played, Pleasant Home, South Alabama, and they got a girl who was 6'5",
wow.
6'6".
Have mercy.
She looked like a bee, and and I looked her up. She's actually committed to play basketball at Florida State.
Wow.
And she just plays volleyball as a lark, basically, just to stay in shape, and she was completely dominant. And I asked the Athens Bible coach Winland's, like, have you ever played a player that's like 6'5" and like in 1A volleyball to play a team with a 6'5" player? That's incredible. But they had a great season. They only lost a few games and won their final area tournament at the old gym, which was a really special night. I was there for that, and there was a lot of happy tears and sad tears as they kind of played their last game there at the old place. So they got a lot of memories at that old gym, and then went down to the state tournament. And they were not the only local volleyball team that was down there. East Limestone also went down to the state tournament in 5A. First time they've been on there in several years. So they had a great season. And Lindsay Lane, it was their first time they ever had made even the regional tournament, and then they've advanced out of regional and made the Final Four. So we had a lot of great volleyball and a lot of great teams this year. We had some good football as well. I know East Limestone made the second round of the playoffs. And Athens had their best regular season in about 10 or so years, or 15 years. I think it's been 15 or so years since they won 8 games in a regular season, and that in 6A, and that is a tough 6A region there too.
Very tough region.
To come out of that region in second place and make the playoffs, and in a very tough 6A. 6A is probably tougher than 7A in North Alabama, really.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that they had a really good year. I know they wanted to go a little further in the playoffs, but still it was a great year, especially considering just this is Cody Gross's third year. And just they've built every year from his first year to now. I mean, he's really building that program into something really great. So it was a good year for a lot of different teams in Limestone County.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot, Jeff. Just the first of many that's coming on today. Y'all stick around with us. We'll be back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.